Hey everyone, welcome to this video where we're going to talk about 10 fascinating discoveries in the field of psychology. Have you ever wondered why people behave the way they do? Or why you feel the way you do in certain situations? If so, then you're in the right place. Psychology is the study of the human mind and behavior, and it can help us better understand ourselves and others. From the placebo effect to the Dunning-Kruger effect, there's a lot to learn and discover in this field. So, let's jump right in. The placebo effect, one of the most fascinating discoveries in the field of psychology, is the placebo effect. This refers to the phenomenon where a fake treatment or an inactive substance can sometimes have a real, positive effect on a patient's health or symptoms. This suggests that a patient's belief in a treatment can have a powerful impact on their health outcomes. The bystander effect, another interesting discovery, is the bystander effect. Studies have shown that individuals are less likely to intervene in an emergency situation when there are other people around. This is known as the bystander effect and can be explained by the diffusion of responsibility. Learned helplessness. Next, we have the concept of learned helplessness. This refers to the idea that individuals who experience repeated negative events that they cannot control can become helpless and give up trying to escape their situation, even when the opportunity to escape becomes available. Cognitive dissonance. Another fascinating discovery in the field of psychology is cognitive dissonance. This is the feeling of discomfort or tension that arises when a person's beliefs or behaviors are inconsistent with one another. Researchers have found that individuals will often change their beliefs or behaviors to reduce this feeling of dissonance. The Pygmalion effect. Moving on, we have the Pygmalion effect. This is the phenomenon in which a person's expectations of another person's behavior can influence that person's actual behavior. For example, if a teacher expects a student to do well, they may unknowingly treat that student differently and positively, leading to better performance. Confirmation bias. Another interesting discovery in the field of psychology is confirmation bias. This is the tendency to seek out information that confirms our pre-existing beliefs and ignore information that contradicts them. Researchers have found that confirmation bias can lead to false beliefs and reinforce stereotypes. The mere exposure effect. Next up, we have the mere exposure effect. This is the phenomenon in which people tend to develop a preference for things simply because they are familiar with them. For example, individuals may be more likely to choose a brand of cereal they have seen advertised many times. The framing effect. Another fascinating discovery is the framing effect. This refers to the way in which information is presented and can influence the decisions people make. Researchers have found that the way a question is phrased can change the way people respond to it. The marshmallow test. Moving on, we have the famous marshmallow test. This is an experiment in which researchers gave children the choice of eating a marshmallow immediately or waiting for a period of time to receive 2 marshmallows. The study found that children who were able to delay gratification tended to have better outcomes in later life, including higher SAT scores and better stress management. The Dunning-Kruger effect. Finally, we have the Dunning-Kruger effect. This is the tendency for people to overestimate their abilities and knowledge in a particular area. It's named after the researchers who first described the effect, David Dunning and Justin Kruger. So, there you have it, 10 fascinating discoveries in the field of psychology. From the placebo effect to the Dunning-Kruger effect, these findings can help us better understand human behavior and improve our lives. By understanding these concepts, we can become more aware of our own biases and behaviors, and better navigate our relationships with others. It's amazing to see how much we have learned about the human mind and behavior, and there is still so much more to discover. So, next time you find yourself wondering why people behave the way they do, remember that psychology may hold the answer. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.